Hello, welcome. This is Alan Wake Part 2. Last time we encountered all of the weird stuff that happens here. We don't really know what's going on, but Alan's wife Alice disappeared or was kidnapped or died, possibly. I mean, she was drowning, but who knows? We'll see. And yeah, we met all of those weird things. The weird little lady with that looks like she's going to the funeral but keeps jump scaring me out of nowhere. Let's just continue the game to see where we get spawned. I hope right where I ended, but I can't be really sure. Steam Cloud, Alan Wake. Okay, sure. Flashbangs and shots from the flare gun can reach the gas station. Oh yeah, this is exactly where I ended. Amazing. Yeah, I reached the checkpoint and I turned it off. Great. Yeah, so right now our wife fell into the lake by accident. I don't think so. But yeah, we jumped after her and then we just woke up in the car with a concussion. And now we're just struggling to get to the gas station. Maybe find some help, see what's going on. We're being followed by this dude that was supposed to give us our keys, but he was taken ill. That's something I noticed, that the woman in black said that Mr. Stucky was taken ill, and I thought it was weird. I don't think that's the phrase. You're not taken ill. And then we found out that these darknessy people are called the Taken. So yeah, he was taken ill. Let's see what this radio says.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Who's calling?
Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find him.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure, Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And
It's
Toby's
dog.
a friendly dog?
Oh, Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
I have a bad feeling about this. We might meet Toby and he might not be such a good dog. What's with the sound? Is that going from the radio? Probably. Let's run away from it. It might be copyrighted. Oh shit. What? I fell into the hall, in some hall. Well, that would suck if I got stuck there. So what do we have here? There are these yellow arrows that are showing us chests. Nice. Flare gun, another one. I'm fine with my basic revolver right now. Let's just leave the music be. I had to cut some parts of my videos a few times already. Well, that's some stuff you have to encounter when you're doing stuff like this, right? Being active on the internet. It's not that simple as it seems. Alright, Toby. Haven't heard of Maurice. By the way, all of those people I encountered in the diner. I really Wake finds pages. I really think that we'll meet all of them in some way. I felt like they were all characters that will be... Maybe Alan will murder all of them, because they'll be taken by darkness. I don't know.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy, or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Yeah, Alan is writing a story that seems to be writing what is happening now, but he doesn't remember writing it. As a famous author with a writer's block, weird thing that happens
the gas
here.
station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no coat.
Well, that's Mr. Stucky.
Is second best. The famous dog is...
Man, I'd get a hot dog. I'm getting hungry listening to him. He always talks about some nice hospitality and stuff like that. Gives you recommendations in that creepy voice of his. I mean, it's good information. Shame he's trying to axe me to death. No manuscripts. Why is it? Why is there a fog here? Should I run? Let's run. Who's that? Is that Stucky? Oh shit! He came from behind. Oh, I can power up my light to burn the darkness away. Come on, burn it away. I can't shoot him. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Will I die soon? Come on, reload. Reload. Dodge. I need to watch them. Die. Alright, got it. Well, the one from behind really surprised me. What about my health? Is it being replenished? It is. Okay. Batteries, ammo, started. No! Come, dodge, dodge! And from behind another one. What? Okay, what should I do? Because this is really going very badly. Dodge. Not you, the other one. This one needs to be burned away. My health is low. I keep getting hit. Yeah, reload. Maybe I need to turn this on before more people come. Alright, the light heals me. Fine. The music is still going though. Maybe if I leave the light, people will attack me promptly. Well, let's just run. What's there? What is that? Doesn't seem like the best idea. Oh, a thermos. Oh, come on. You should have dodged that. Let's just run and see what happens. Maybe they'll just leave me be. I mean, I don't need to kill them. Or maybe they'll overwhelm me. You know what? Let's not run. Doesn't seem that clever. Alright. Okay, he's down. Well, where are you? One, two, three. That's all it takes. They don't drop anything, so I don't have to worry about that. Where to go? I don't see any manuscripts. I want to find all of those. Well, there's a light, so let's go towards that. Is that Mr. Stucky? I don't want to fight him. Oh, but that is a manuscript. This is the light. Come on, dodge. Pick it up. Pick it up. Dodge. Oh, I'm dead. Run. Okay. I underestimated this. Let's just fight everybody that comes up, because I really can't just run away. So, there's the manuscript I need to take. I hear somebody wants to kill me. Let's try this. Dodge. I heard somebody 1, 2, 3. Dodge. No, I couldn't. I was in the middle of a shooting animation. Oh, damn. 1, 2. So, one more bullet. Come on. Alright. Were there only 2? Maybe. So it wasn't Mr. Stucky. That's his name, I hope, because I keep saying it. But if it's wrong, well, that's just embarrassing.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone
Spoilers.
trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
What's going on? Is that... I mean, those are spoilers. I don't want to know what will happen next. It just told me what will happen at the gas station, didn't it? Will somebody attack me here? No, the light is safe haven. Okay. I have so many batteries. I really need to use them up because I just keep saving those, and there's no need to do that. Oh, he's a meat eater. Toxic meat eater. I mean, I like meat as well. You don't have to be toxic about it. Everybody should just eat what they want, right? I don't really care what other people eat. I eat what I like, so why should I care what the other people like? So, yeah, it's fine with you not eating salad. You need a hefty meal, that's fine by me. Just don't eat me. Alan is in such a bad shape. I mean, he runs just for a little bit and he's so tired. He keeps like, okay, should I fight or should I run? Let's fight. Let's just fight. Oh, he's dodging. I heard something behind me. This one was oh, all of these are kind of quick, but they have lower health, don't they? They went down faster, I think. Okay. Good to know. I'll take the manuscript later. Let's look around first, maybe for thermos. I'd like to know if those thermoses actually give something, or they're just like collectibles for an achievement, but it doesn't really give anything. Lithium batteries, great. Shotgun, awesome. Maybe I should use it as well. I'll open that in a bit. TV, I'm kind of skeptical of using that. Is that me?
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
Night Springs.
Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Well, let's watch the documentary about science.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation.
He sounds like a douche.
As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment.
Will he kill all of those
known
people?
as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please,
Will he
please,
kill himself?
stay calm. There is no
That's not
risk.
funny though.
Observe what occurs when I place
What?
a weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet,
What's going on?
I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing
He plugged out the machine.
Happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane?
Well, he's dead probably.
Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools!
Oh no, he'll kill himself.
Quantum immortality.
Oh. Oh my god, that's an experiment. Will something jump out at me from behind?
Or Dr. Colvin.
Hope not.
Fueled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Wow, that was nice. Alan keeps watching over his shoulder from time to time. I'm kind of scared to look around. Alright, we're fine. Nothing's behind me. Well, that was very interesting. I hope I'll hear about the Colvin dude again. Maybe he had some interesting experiments before he killed himself. Okay, it's opening. It was a fun little video. It's a shame about the accidental suicide, but still.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
So we're thinking that this is the other night. So the Alice fell into the water, or someone dragged her probably the night before this. So a whole day went through. That's what Alan thinks. So I'm not so sure. I mean, I'd guess this is another nightmare. That makes more sense to me, that he kind of jumped into the water, maybe hit his head or something. Got flooded out. That's probably not the word, but still. Wait, I turned this off? And maybe he's just unconscious somewhere and he's dreaming this crazy dream. Or maybe not. Maybe this is the reality, since he was talking about, oh man, I killed some people today. Yeah, nothing here. Let's move forward, even though I'm scared. Oh. He's so helpful. All right, that's such a good advice. Thank you. Well, he's probably going to be boss of this chapter. Can't go there. There's nothing here, even though I can explore. No need to explore. Well, hope this doesn't fall on top of me. Probably will. No, I'll just go around it to be sure. Well, is this a boss fight? Come on, reach the gas station. Oh shit, where did they come from? Dodge. Nice. Oh, I can do more than one of these at once. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have time to listen to him. He's probably just telling me some another amazing things. Oh, camera. Screwing with me again. You should always leave the job to a professional. I mean, that is kind of true. I can blind him as well. He moves out of the way though. I got all of them except for Stucky. He's so fast. Come on. So will I actually take care of him this time? Let's just keep my eye on him. He's running around too much. Well, my batteries will replenish him while he does that, so that's fine. No, I can't attack him. Well, come closer, come on. I'm not scared of you anymore. You're pretty easy to deal with, so... You're not jump scared. Oh! He just rushed at me. Is he down? Yep. Okay.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have nightmares after experiencing this. Only thing that helps is that this is just a game. It's just a game. There's nothing to be afraid of. Let's run. Yeah, how quiet the game became after I defeated him. Except for Alan's breathing. Well, let's get out of here. Let's see the gas station. Checkpoint reached. Great. Any thermoses around? No. I can see it. Gasoline. Okay, we dealt with our first boss, maybe?
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Yeah, I remember it. There's an annual deer fest. What's the 68th year? Who knows what that means? They probably eat deer. That's venison,
After
right?
the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. I already read that something crazy is going to happen here. I see a manuscript. Let's read it. Oh, what was that? Yeah, it's fine. Pick it up and read it for me. Stucky taken. Okay, seems like I've got all of these notes here except for these 3 that are only on nightmare difficulty.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
What? Okay. So maybe Rose daydreams about Wake lies to the sheriff. Weird. I thought these are going to be chronological, but there don't seem to be. So this is just the story about how Stucky was taken. Yeah, he was,
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's an interesting thing. If I didn't focus here, I wouldn't even know that. I didn't know that it was 2 weeks from. I didn't remember that detail. Okay, so 7 days actually passed. That's crazy. So he might have, I mean, that's even
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
There's even a little less hope that Alice is fine. But I'll believe she is. Yeah, we already seen that. Let's go and check the garage.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Yeah, this is the can of oil that Stucky turned he knocked it over and it spilled out, and then he was taken by the darkness. Okay. Well, I hope I'm not going to meet what he met here. Oh shit.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I can smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her, I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Man, I'm so intrigued by all of this. This is so cool. So he is writing the story for the week because he creates this story and he has to write it how he finds her. That's what he was saying. Okay. Bright Falls Hunting Club, join now. Bright Falls. Watery. Cauldron Lake. Oh, this is where we live. Use phone. Okay, I can in a little bit. Let's just look around. Read. The 68th Annual Deer Fest, September 15th to 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions. Live music. For the children, Bucktooth Charlie afternoons, and Montgomery the Mystics Amazing Phantasmagoria evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deerfest parade. I'm sure I won't miss it. Okay, we sell propane. Great. Alright. Let's go and try and call somebody. Who's he trying to call? Police?
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Yeah. They actually came. Oh yeah, he was writing that sheriff helped him.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
What?
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
Well, it wasn't shown on the map. I thought about it now.
Are you okay?
On the lake.
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
Yeah, I killed him.
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Yeah. So this is how he was lying to the sheriff, huh? Okay, so the island doesn't even exist? What's going on? Who's the woman in black? So the island isn't even there? So the fact that she gave us the keys, like, made the island appear?
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice?
Is she even alive?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare.
Yeah.
The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Or it was never there in the first place. Taken. Isn't that the movie Liam Neeson stars in? The movies? What's this? Is this like the past? He doesn't have a stubble.
Honey, I'm
Yeah,
home.
this must be the past.
How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
Oh,
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
will it? Yeah, I can see the wind blowing outside. Okay, so we're in the big city then, where I don't know how far back this is. Can go out. Here's the coffee machine. So I'll do that, but let's just explore, see what the Where
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
What were those things on the... ground in the garage? They actually looked like these photo films, or what's this? Okay, so maybe this is the place where they're just creating the cover for his best-selling book he wrote. They're doing the cutouts and stuff. Great. So we're back at least 2 years, maybe? This seems like my office. Return to sender, an Alex Casey thriller. Another QR code. Pick up manuscript page. F5. The sudden stop, 1.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
What? What? What's going on? This is the book he wrote, right?
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Baby? Well, I don't really understand these two, but I noticed one thing. Isn't these the same voice actor? As I already mentioned in the part before this, I already played Control. That's probably much in the future from this game, much farther down the line. And it is connected in some way, so I heard a little bit about Alan Wake. For example, I knew that Alice would disappear, or not actually disappear, I just knew that something would happen to her, and Alan Wake was trying to figure that out in Bright Falls. That's what I knew about the story coming into this. But yeah, there's this character in Control called Trench, and I'm pretty sure that the dude that was narrating the manuscript pages here, that's the same voice actor. Very cool voice. Okay, so fine. I don't really understand who's Alex Casey. Is that some famous author that's like the genre of thrillers? I'm not much of a... No, I can go here. I'm not much of a avid reader, unfortunately, so I don't know much about books, or maybe not even books, but famous authors, you know, just painkillers. You should have some more stuff in your bathroom. Are you moving out? I mean, what are you doing here? There's nothing in. How are you brushing your teeth or anything? Oh, that's fine. Let's listen to the radio. Turn on.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the 3rd day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Okay, what city is this? Is this New York? I don't really know. I mean, from this picture I can really tell. Not that I know cities that well. Maybe I should be able to tell from this bridge. Or maybe they're having a different city on their these are not paintings, photos on their walls. Okay, well, I explored quite enough of this place. I don't want to miss anything because I missed initials on a tree trunk. Yeah, on the island that disappeared in Cauldron Lake. which is a shame, but well, I'm not going to restore the game because of that little detail.
On.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Go to Alice. Fine. That's a very simple task, so let's do that. I mean, they have a nice apartment.
Cover mock-ups? They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
The look he gave her. It was probably an accident. But yeah, no comeback for that, dude. Okay. Yeah, it's good. Examine cover mock-ups. Is this what she's talking about? Maybe not. Aren't these cover mock-ups? So yeah, they're business partners then. Let's just try and press E maybe? Nothing's going on. Did I not listen to her well and is it supposed to be in the other room? Oh, this is it probably, yeah.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body.
Is that his editor?
The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Oh no, darkness.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
Yeah, she has a phobia.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on now, please.
Man, that's so weird being that scared of darkness. Will she tell me something if I just don't do that? Will she go crazy? I don't want to torture her, but I'm interested what the game does. Feels.
I really don't like
yeah,
this,
yeah,
Alan.
yeah. Sorry.
Please
I'm going.
hurry.
I'm on it. Sorry. Don't really wanna be a dick. I like
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
No, I'm not very happy about the flashlight. Does that mean I have to fight some darkness-infested things again? Go to Alice. Yeah, I can do that.
Hi.
You
Hi.
okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Oh, well, it's done.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
They have a nice relationship.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever
Like
got
in
scared
Last
of
of
the
Us.
dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Is that what I'm
Here it
supposed to
is.
be doing here?
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Maybe I'll control Alice, since she received the clicker. Nice. Present day. Oh yeah, there was just a little...
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine.
Just scaring me all the time.
About my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
And it's even light outside. That's fine. It's really reassuring. Yeah, you see, there's the Cauldron Lake that I noticed in the gas station before. And there's no island on it. Even though it wasn't that big.
You'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just looking around.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there.
What a nice
she's
dude.
A largemouth bass, which is what you're
I don't
after if you
care.
prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's
Yeah,
fly
I
fishing.
really don't care.
You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Yeah, closest thing to heaven. Hopefully it's not very close to heaven for Alice. Okay, fine, I guess we are done with this room. So let's just go and see Sheriff Breaker. Where is she? Oh, there's the Snoopy woman.
Testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Hey, Miss Weaver, I'll try to... Man, she's so weird. I'll try to remember all these names. This camera is really pissing me off. Sarah Breaker, Sheriff. Yeah, I'll go and meet her. So this is where I'm supposed to go. Talk to Sarah. I just now noticed that I have a radar under my health. That's good. Okay, well, let's see. Have you seen this man? Disappeared on 2007. That's June. Identifying features. A knack for winning contests. No name though. So, this here. Missing. Richard Bob, Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller. On a camping trip. Overdue. Haven't been in contact. If you have seen them or know their whereabouts, please call some number. Thank you. Exit. Let's go and talk to the receptionist here. I mean, can the camera stop doing that?
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking around.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric.
She seems like it.
The editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs
like her
of
voice.
the whole town. Refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in
Oh,
her day,
she's-
she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Well, she's onto something, let me tell you. She has the right idea with the lights and the shadows. Something she knows is very...
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Man, this camera, I really feel like I'm fighting the camera. Like, it just wants to screw with me. I need to control it like a wild dog on a leash. Alice sees a
Alice
shadow.
looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress.
That's her.
She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
I hate this. It's like, what am I doing?
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Sorry, he's dead.
Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Mulligan, James, and something on a T. There's a lot of names here, but Mrs. Weaver, that's what I'll be remembering. She seems important.
Sheriff Breaker is waiting
Yeah,
for you
thank you.
down the
I'm going there.
corridor in her
I'm going there.
office.
Oh, missing? Can't read that. Fine. Well, we can go and meet Sheriff now.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thank you, you charged my phone. Well, you are the best sheriff ever. You're doing your responsibilities
phone,
as
Mr.
you
Wake?
should. Yeah, thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
Man, he's
My
pretty
men are
aggressive.
already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
Yeah.
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
Yeah, don't tell her. That's just weird.
Excuse me.
Unknown caller.
Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
What?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
No,
I
you
need to
can't.
get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he'd quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly.
What?
He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
She seems like such a sweet lady. Okay, parking lot. So, what's going on? Is this not going to be supernatural or something? Oh, this is a long hallway. Oh, it's the holding cells. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so there's just some group of kidnappers actually. They just want to do something to Alan Wake. Switch lights.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
No worries.
You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk.
Yeah, you don't look drunk.
I wasn't drunk at the time.
Oh.
I only got drunk afterward.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was
Well,
a
tell me.
goddamn space alien!
Oh.
I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Well, it's a good reason to get drunk after seeing a space alien. Is that it? Did I let him out?
I told him, oh yeah, well, I don't hear where on your
Just lie down, man. Oh, a manuscript. There's a lot of these. Dark presence in the
In spite
diner.
of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Huh. So, do we call the lady the dark presence? Maybe. So it came into the diner in the back there. Even though it hurt a little bit. Okay, let's go out.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Yeah, I can, but I'm going to check stuff out again. Let's listen to the radio. Take the thermos. Radio. Turn on.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the Sheriff's Department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but Let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition.
Yeah.
There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Well, we met the radio guy on the boat when we came here. He likes to keep us informed, didn't he?
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence
Yeah, I know.
behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
I mean, I know. It's nice. Oh, this is the abandoned car. I know, but I'm just exploring. Is it not encouraged in this game? I mean, there are those thermoses and manuscripts. It should be encouraged. But it's nice that he tells me where to go. I like how it is made that his thoughts are basically like a writer is writing it. I mean, well, the story is basically wrote by him. So, kick. That was a nice kick for a writer. I'd like to pull that down. I can't though. Pick it up. Wake at lover speak.
Kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting.
What's going on?
We stood on the wooden platform of Lover Speak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
This is so weird that it actually tells me what's going to happen next. Like, it just told me that I'm going to meet him here, right?
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Yeah.
Barry?
What a dickhead.
Ow, thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday.
Oh.
I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go.
Yeah.
I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Okay, yeah, that seems clever. Can I get this down? I can't. Why is it even here? Makes it seem like I should be able to bring the ladder down, but I can't, so. Climbing over is so slow. Okay. Did he fall asleep already?
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Oh man, I'm always so scared when I'm watching the TV if something is behind me. Okay, good. Good. Oh, the TV got broke. There's smoke coming out of it. It feels like the voice actor from Alan Wake is... yeah, I feel like I heard him too. Maybe in Control as well. He sounds like Darling, I think.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable...
The shooting young
They are not
dudes.
accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been
Who's he?
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at
Those
their
are
farm.
some names.
Indeed.
Thor and
All we can
Odin.
do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Oh, they're demented.
Are you
Thor and
feeling any
Odin.
better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman.
Oh, that's
I'm going
him.
to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a
Don't
place
punch him.
where...
Oh, he did it.
Take it easy.
Why did it punch him? Well, now he's arrested, maybe.
Nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
That's Barry.
I'm Barry Wheeler. His agent?
Agent.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Okay.
Get me out of here.
That's the doctor that's supposed to help artists with their blogs.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
So that's Barry.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. He believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Rose.
Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need
Rusty
to go.
and
Great
Max.
to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
Who's Max?
Man, he's so sleazy. Barry, I mean.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Alright, Barry. Yeah, he calls them yokels. It reminded me that in the first part at the start, there was this dude on the boat that was kind of pissed at us. Like, he called us like the big city guys. And he called us a word yuppies. I never heard that. Wow. I never heard that word, so I looked it up, and it's supposedly some young rich people from big cities. Like yeah, so I'm just glad that I learned a new word, you know? So I need to look up yokels next time. Every part here is probably going to teach me something new. Okay, the skeleton of a Columbian mammoth, Mammuthus columbi. This specimen, estimated to be 14 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998 when the Columbian mammoth became Washington's state fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. Right? This is the mascot, the skeleton of it.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week.
Game's pretty funny.
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
I mean, an asylum. Dr. Rusty. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty glad that the game keeps switching off and on. I mean, it's very story driven. There's a lot of talking, a lot of cutscenes, and a lot of dialogue, which is great. I enjoy it. I just don't think I should be talking through it, so I feel like I'm being pretty quiet here. But I don't want to talk through it. I want to listen what people have to say and try to remember all the details so I can maybe come to some conclusions, or at the end at least understand the story as the best I can, you know? But I like that it keeps switching off between the horror parts, or not even horror, maybe a thriller, and these like funny parts, and yeah, it's great. A lot of characters, a lot of dialogue. That's what I like. Let's just go and meet Rusty then. Is this the boy, the dog they lost?
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins. Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie. Okay, sure.
Oh, the dog looks so cute.
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Yeah. Oh man, I hate the
Max
sound
is still
of this.
groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth
Hey, I
skeleton.
know. Oh, this is the trap he... Man, I always thought that
Okay,
this
boy,
thing
we're almost done
is lethal. Like it maybe... Oh man, it must hurt so bad. Good thing the dog's fine. Oh, looks cute. Alright. Hate seeing a hurt
That's a good
animal.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
Maybe I should
She's
just
my
kill him.
wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head.
Come on, Barry.
I mean, geez, Al, come on.
I thought we were
You
friends.
gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha! Let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Alan, is this your best friend? I mean, you can do better. I mean, he's funny, he seems nice, maybe he'll understand in time. I mean, nobody would believe you. But it doesn't have to be a dig about it. Form picked up. Okay. Something more to say, Barry? Do you want to be a smartass again? No. Take the form to Rusty. Hey.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Well, let's go there during the day. How about that? That seems like the best
If you
idea.
have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know. I just don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I'll look out.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So is that actually when I'm supposed to go? Well, that's a crazy hike if I'm supposed to go up there. Lover's Peak. Get the keys and get to the car.
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went...
Yeah, we went
into
through
thin
this.
air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him.
Yes.
You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York.
It was New York. Great.
Uh-huh.
I guessed it. Just like it, like this, like nothing. Okay, Barry. I understand your point of view. I understand that Alan was a skeptical dude. But shit's going down here. This is much more than weird. So, what? Get the keys and get to the car. Well, I have the keys. Open the door. Are they actually going out there in the night? Oh, wait.
It's just crazy talk, Al.
Oh.
Al,
He told them to meet at midnight, right?
we should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill
Or
her.
FBC.
This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay, okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
Oh, that's
you
nice.
stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
But what's with that?
Just be careful with the natives, Al.
Is he allergic?
These yokels are dangerous.
Yokels again.
Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Come on.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Yeah, there's so much more narrative here than I thought.
Watch where you point that thing, Al.
Have you? Yeah, I see. Finally, somebody acknowledges my flashlight.
Stop it, Al! Stop it!
Alice didn't mind.
Giving me a migraine, Al. You know I'm useless with a migraine.
Everybody's useless with the migraine. How about now? Is he done? Yeah, he doesn't care anymore. Alright, well, let's move on. The thermos, great. I have so much coffee. Batteries. Oh no, I wanted to see how many bullets I have. I guess I can't. Nice place here. Is he rich? For not right now doing anything, maybe even. For 2 years. Switch lights. Oh, I turned them off. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Well, nothing's trying to scare me. Let's turn them on again. Well, I'll leave them on just for Barry to be safe. Let's walk around. So that's where we're going? No. That's where we're going? No. That's... no. I don't see the tower. Let's just go. Oh, and I can go out here. A well. Well, not that I'm scared of wells, but you never know what's inside, except for water. Oh, there's nothing in here. It's just ground. It's not really a well. And there's nothing on this side of the house. Why is that even here then? There's no point. Oh. Coffee thermos. Alright. And a hot tub. Man, this place is great. Why didn't you go here in the first place? Not to the island in the middle of a lake.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Lock the door now.
Yeah, lock the door and be scared. That helps. I don't see the mountain I'm supposed to go to. But that's fine. I'll just go the way I can. Checkpoint reached. Head for Lover's Peak. Okay. Well, you know what? I reached the checkpoint and I'm here starting another area, so another part of all of this. I'll leave this manuscript on the ground and pick it up next time, since checkpoint should probably just take me back anyway before picking it up. And I'm going to end this here. So we met Barry, we did some stuff again, there was a lot of talking, we found out that 7 days have passed, which is very weird, and that Alan Wake was right in the story in those 7 days. No, not many questions answered, but more were asked. So we'll see what's going on later then. Alright, that's it for this part. Thank you very much for watching, I appreciate it, and bye.